everybody, it is Rachel back again with another bullet journal video, and yes, it's not the end of the month yet, but this is still my April bullet journal setup, and I have based it off of an old bullet journal setup that I've done in the past. So I have done a lot of bullet journaling throughout the last couple years of my life, and I don't think there's anything wrong with recycling any themes that you really like. So that's sort of what I did this month, and I'm going for, I guess, what you would consider kind of a basic April showers theme this time. What I really like to do with these is just to kind of figure out different ways to make the same element work for different setups. And what I mean by that is kind of like, for instance, this month we're doing April showers. So if you have a raindrop, how can you use that in a creative, interesting way? First off, I have my calendar on the side, and I wanted to do a very small calendar. I think these are so cute, and I think that they're really easy to make. And then on the right side, I'm making my habit and sleep tracker. I've decided to start tracking my sleep for this month and just kind of seeing how it works, because I think it is kind of nice to make sure I'm trying to make time to actually rest. For the habits that I have over here, it's being on time, exercising, eating healthy, reading physically, less than 5 hours on my phone per day, spending quality time, not spending any money, getting 10,000 steps in a day, cleaning up, and flossing. You can absolutely fill these in with any kind of habits that you want to maintain. I make a cute little raindrop on the days that I've completed those habits. At the time that I was making this, I was making it a little bit later in the month, so I am filling this in as I go along and remember what I did each day. But I think it's helpful to have something every day that you go in and you say, like, I did this today, and it's a good reminder for the things that you still need to do. Next up, I have my expenses tracker, and this is very simple. I just wrote out expenses, and I did the faux calligraphy where you just kind of go over the downstrokes again and fill that in. As always, I have the date, item, type, and amount to keep track of. And on the right side, I have a mood tracker. What I've done is made every segment of an umbrella and each of these kind of accessories for going out in the rain a day. So, for instance, the left boot is day 1, the right boot is day 2, and then each segment of the umbrella on the top right, those are the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th of the month, respectively. So that way, at each of these, I have something to color in for the 30 days of the month, and I have all the different colors in my little legend on the side to show what each color will mean for the kind of mood that I'm feeling. Next up, I have a notes page. I wanted to expand this and make this a little bit bigger this month, so I am expanding it to be 2 pages and including a little monthly faves section. And here I am just drawing a little umbrella. And of course, as always, I have my TBR page. If you've been keeping up with my channel, you might see that I don't have a TBR game for April, and that's just because there were so many things that I wanted to read that I didn't want to leave it to chance for the game. So I filled in all of the different books that I want to read. If you want to see specifics on what these books are about, I would recommend checking out the TBR video that I posted recently to get all the details on all of these. I am just highlighting the different books that I think I want to work into a vlog or do dedicated videos for. I have a lot of reading to do, as you can see, and not too many done yet, but a great way to keep track of the things that I want to do is to make a tracker, which I'm going to be doing on the right side. I'm not writing down every single book here because I really am only prioritizing the ones that I really think I'm going to read more immediately than the other ones. So for every day that I read one of these, I just draw a little raindrop. You'll see later on in the video what I do whenever I finish a book. Next up, I have a page for video ideas. Normally, I would not make this a part of my bullet journal spread, but I found that I had so many ideas and nowhere to really write them down in one area last time, so I definitely wanted its own dedicated page. And the last thing that I am doing is just making my first weekly spread. As always, this is not coming to you at the beginning of the month. I'm only really writing out things and making the pages for the days I'm actually going to use in this bullet journal. So here I have the week for April 12th to April 18th. And I've just basically written down everything in a cute little calligraphy font, written down the dates, and added in a post-it kind of thing so that way I can take any notes that I want to. And now it's already time for the final flip through. This month I really took it easy. I didn't do anything too fancy. You can see that I filled in some of the spreads a little bit more here through the flip through. Simple is sometimes the best way to go, especially if you're like me and you're trying to do kind of a catch-up month. You definitely don't have to make your bullet journal absolutely stunningly gorgeous every single page or anything like that. I think as long as it works for you, then that's the way to go. You'll also see that here on the tracker that I circle the raindrop when I've actually completed the book, and that way I can actually tell that I'm done. Well, that is it for this very short little bullet journal video that I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like, you can like this video and subscribe for more. See you later!